Hey everybody, good afternoon. I'm meteorologist Dave Downey. Thanks for checking out weareiowa.com. Air quality alert in effect today. That kept highs in the lower 80s. 81 was the official high this afternoon at Des Moines International Airport. Now you see the departure from normal in terms of rainfall. That's improved thanks to the rain that we saw Friday night into Saturday. Unfortunately, we're heading back into a dry pattern that will persist throughout the majority of this upcoming work week. Here is that air quality alert. Goes into effect today and actually continues into tomorrow. It won't expire until tomorrow at noon. The entire state is under the air quality alert for hazardous conditions thanks to the western wildfires. Most of the state is seeing the orange category right now. That's a 3 out of 5 air quality index right now. And what that means, it's unhealthy for some groups. So sensitive groups, if you have asthma, heart conditions, the elderly, even children out there should limit their time outside. Even though it really is a gorgeous day out there, good thing is the gorgeous weather will continue into the upcoming work week. Here's the smoke futurecast overnight tonight. Might get a little break from it tomorrow morning. Western Iowa will still see a lot of that smoke. And then we'll be allowed to expire tomorrow afternoon. You can see the smoke will kind of taper off a little bit as we head in the overnight hours Monday into Tuesday. Still plenty of smoke up in Minnesota and Wisconsin. That will try to feed down into our area maybe Tuesday and Wednesday, but for now Tuesday looks okay in terms of haziness out there. So tonight, look at this, 58 degrees. That air quality alert is in effect. I'm going to say hold off on opening your windows just because of that smokiness out there. We'll have plenty of other nights this week to open the windows, and we'll take a look at that in your 10-day forecast. Day planner for tomorrow, beautiful day out there, especially after the air quality alert expires in the afternoon. We might barely make it to 80 degrees, 79 by 3 o'clock. A gorgeous day, pretty much a carbon copy of the day today. Of course, the National Balloon Classic is still going on down in Indianola, low 80s the next 3 days. We saw a fair amount of wind out there today. We had gusts to 20 or even 25 miles per hour. The good news is that will back off all 3 of Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Let's take a recap of the month of July, both in terms of rainfall and precipitation, or excuse me, rainfall and temperatures. 6 inches across the board here in Des Moines. Almost half of that, look at that, almost 3 inches came in just the last couple of days in the month. And similar story in temperatures. Look at this, kind of the opposite trend. The last 2 days of the month were below average. And of course, we had that stretch of 90s from that heat wave. Hottest reading of the month was 95 degrees. We saw that on the 28th. Pretty much normal for the month, 14 above and 10 below average. So pretty close to normal. And unfortunately, heading into the temperature outlook, this is for the week of August 9th to the 15th, basically when the fair begins. It looks like we could enter ourselves into a hot pattern as we take a look now at that whole plumbing and heating 10-day forecast. A nice next several days. Look at that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, all in the lower 80s. But then in the 90s by the weekend, and that's when chances of rain pop back in the forecast starting next weekend and also into the early part of next week. We could be facing an active weather pattern from the start of the state fair in about a week and a half.